Greetings everyone, today we have the pleasure of exploring the IWC Ingenieur. Despite receiving some criticism from watch fans, during its release at Watch and Wonder this year, IWC has brought back the IWC 328901 automatic. This watch boasts a 40mm case size and a thickness of 10.7mm, available in both steel and titanium. The closed case back houses caliber 32111 with an impressive 120-hour power reserve and 100-meter water resistance. But let's not focus solely on the technical aspects. Instead, let's delve into the rich history behind the design of this watch. Gerald Genta, one of the most famous luxury watch designers of all time, not only designed the iconic Royal Oak by AP in 1972 and the Nautilus by Patek Philippe in 1976, but also the IWC Ingenieur in the same year. Surprisingly, while these watches share similar designs, they are different high-end luxury watches. Some may argue that the IWC Ingenieur's price is on the higher end, but it is important to consider its target audience. This watch was designed for engineers and professionals working in technical fields, meaning that it must be rugged, durable, and highly accurate. It boasts features such as shock resistance, water resistance, and anti-magnetic properties. Additionally, watches designed for engineers often have a distinctive and functional aesthetic with clean lines, large numerals and markers, and easy-to-read dials. The IWC Ingenieur was originally designed in the 1950s as a watch for engineers and technicians working in high magnetic fields. The watch was built to withstand magnetic fields up to 80,000 amp per meter, 100 times higher than what most mechanical watches can withstand. Its unique feature is a soft iron inner case that acts as a Faraday cage to protect the movement from magnetic fields. This makes the IWC Ingenieur one of the most robust and accurate watches of its time, a beloved timepiece among watch enthusiasts and collectors. So after hearing all this, why is this watch being judged so much, just because its price? After all, it's an ETA 2892 movement? Well, breaking news, it is not an ETA movement. The IWC caliber 32111 has its origin in the Richemont Group. Internally, a basic automatic caliber was developed for the different group brands according to their own specifications. The brands Baume and Mercier, Cartier, Panerai, Piaget, Roger Dubuis, and Vacheron Constantin use it manufactured according to their own internal specifications. IWC also gives its own specifications, and they are the toughest among the mentioned brands. The IWC Ingenieur caliber 32111 is a bit bigger and thicker than the ETA 2892, it also has 120 hours of power reserve. The escapement is also different, it is a 20.2 escapement with 6.3 mg of inertia. Whereas, the ETA has a 20.3 escapement with 8 mg of inertia. It might not be their top line in-house movement like the Portuguese or perpetual calendar, but it sure gives you a 5-day power reserve with a beautiful grid-like pattern dial that is coated with luminescent to bring out the depth of the dial and making it easy to read. Before judging the watch for its price, it is essential to consider the overall increase in pricing in our daily lives due to supply and demand, production costs, inflation, and currency fluctuations. The luxury watch world is increasing the watch's value, particularly on the secondary market, just because Gerald Genta designed a watch and social media made them famous. If the IWC Ingenieur is outside of your budget, consider the IW324404 Dual Time, a special watch designed for travelers who need to keep track of the time in 2 different time zones. The watch features an additional hour hand that can be adjusted independently from the main hour hand, allowing the wearer to track the time in a second time zone. Overall, the IWC Ingenieur is a high-quality watch with an elegant design that exudes simplicity and minimalism. It can work well in both casual and formal settings, keeping accurate time with a 5-day power reserve, anti-magnetic field watch and water resistance up to 100 meters.